AI is powering the stock market to new record highs. Our next guest wants it to power learning. Khan Academy recently announced it will launch a new higher education product. It says the Khan TED Institute will complement traditional universities and cost less than $10,000. And yes, by today's standards, that's a bargain. Sal Khan is the CEO of Khan Academy, and he joins us now. Good to see you. I want to know from you, just firstly, what constructive role do you see AI playing in education? Because some wonder if our adaptive learning skills might really atrophy with AI and not in the same way enhance our capacity to learn, let alone be creative. What have you seen?
Yeah, I think of it less as a AI or not AI issue and more of what are you doing in any scenario. If you, even before AI, if you had a parent or a sibling or a friend who did the work for you, that's going to be cognitive offloading. But if you had a parent, a teacher, a friend who pushed your thinking, who asked you harder questions, that's cognitive onloading. That would build your critical thinking. And I think AI can go either way. So yes, there are a lot of students who are cheating, who are doing cognitive offloading. I think as a system, we have to protect against that. And there's fairly straightforward ways to protect against that. But there's also ways to use AI to actually push students more to dig into their thinking.
And since you've been at this for so long, and now you're doing the deep dive in AI, I want to ask you, you guys launched Conmigo. It is an AI tutor. You launched it 3 years ago. I mean, what did you learn from that? Because you know what I'm going to say as a mom of adult children now, thankfully, that the human interaction, there is no replacement for that. I don't care how sophisticated AI gets. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. We agree with that 100%. And this is true. We've been saying this even before AI came on the scene. Obviously, Khan Academy has been out there. We're reaching hundreds of millions of students, teachers, classrooms around the world. But I've always said that if I had to pick between amazing teacher and amazing technology for my own kids or anyone's kids, I would pick amazing teacher every time. But ideally, we don't have to make that trade-off. If you can have an amazing teacher paired with amazing technology, we know a lot of teachers have a classroom of 30. Those 30 students are at all different levels. If we can help that teacher personalize that classroom, get insights about where they are, give the teacher supports on anything from grading papers, developing lesson plans, maybe answering some students' questions that the teacher can't get to in the moment, then that's a good thing for everyone. Now, there's also scenarios, for example, we've had students in places like Afghanistan use Khan Academy when they didn't have access to a school, so it can raise the floor. But in the ideal scenario, you definitely want both. And what we've seen in classrooms, yes, the AI can engage, yes, the AI can help, but it's only leading to real results when the students are getting a lot of practice on things that are at their learning edge. The teacher is there to support them, to dig in deeper, to form connections with them. We just did a study that had huge gains. It was actually in India, but the study showed the biggest gains when it was a combination of Khan Academy plus pairing teacher.
Using all of it. And let's get to that Khan TED Institute now. You're going to launch it sometime within the next 2 years. I mean, as an accredited degree program, what kind of a leg up will it give people? Because I don't have to remind you how quickly AI is developing. You'd be in the middle of this degree and so much would change.
That's the idea. Traditional higher education, even before generative AI came on the scene, one could argue in a lot of places it's been very expensive, sometimes costing tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars, not always clear that the skills you learn are translating into the workplace. And that's even happening more. It's hard to predict exactly what those skills are going to be. But we think by partnering with some of the top corporations in the world like Google, Microsoft, McKinsey, Bain, Replit, Accenture, and co-designing tasks, projects with these students to create portfolios and to develop what we call durable skills, the human skills that will always be relevant. We think we're going to create a signal for hopefully over time tens or hundreds of thousands of students that won't necessarily be a substitute. I think many of the folks who are already interested already have bachelor's degrees, but this will be an extra signal that shows that they have the AI skills they need.
I see what you mean. So you might have a degree in something else, and then you would take this on board at a reasonable cost and really try and dig deep into the AI technology.
That's right. And it could also be for people who haven't had access before, and this could also be their first degree. But the bottom line is we just want to create pathways, and this is Khan Academy's mission, free world-class education. This one I'll call accessible world-class education. We've said sub $10,000, not just for tuition, we're saying sub $10,000 for the whole program. I actually hope we're designing it in a way that hopefully can come even well below that and even offer financial aid. And if you're in a part of the world where you can't afford even that, this is mission-focused
Right.
nonprofit. We want to make sure as many people as possible can tap into their potential.
Sal Khan, I really do admire all of your passion. You've been at this for quite a long time, and no matter what it is, you kind of bring it every time. We will continue to follow those developments. Really appreciate you being with us.
Thank you.